Yo, what's going on, people? Hey, yo, welcome to Tapealert. This your boy KP the Boss, aka the Staten Island Jada Kiss. What's going on, y'all? We got Real Young in the building right now from Chicago.
What's
What's
happening?
going on, my guy?
Chilling, man. Loving this New York weather. Y'all a lot warmer than Chicago right now. I can't even
Nah,
lie.
see, I feel you, but it's brick ass right now.
It's a heat flash to me.
But no funny. Is it Young Real or Real Young?
Real Young G.
Real Young
so,
G?
how that started was my name. For first, it was Young G, but you can't find it in the Google search engine because everybody come up with a Young G. So back in the day, I was real heavy into Wiz Khalifa, and I used to study his Twitter. He was like Real Wiz Khalifa. So I said I should make that my rap name, Real Young G. So all together one word, because you know how niggas is lazy, don't like to separate stuff. So I got it all together as one word, Real Young G. It means real young greatness.
So now, right? I'm saying, where exactly you from in Chicago, bro? Like, you from 63rd?
Nah, I ain't from 63rd. Shout out 63rd, but I ain't from 63rd. I'm from Joliet. You know what I mean? I'm from Joliet. It's a suburb out in not too far from Chicago, 45 minutes. So I'm originally from Chicago, but I moved from Chicago at the age of 13. I'm from the Hundreds. So 118th, and I moved from the Hundreds at the age of 13 all the way to Joliet. So I'm back and forth between Joliet and Chicago. I call it Joliago. A mixture of Joliet and Chicago.
So how was it growing up in Chicago, though?
I mean, growing up in Chicago right now, man, or growing up in Chicago for me as a young, it wasn't really as bad. See, rapping wasn't really as popular. We didn't have a lot of big rappers. We had the Bump J's, we had the Twisters, we had the Do or Dies, we had the Killer Clans, we had, we had them, but then we had Kanye West, Common, but it wasn't really big for rap. It was really big for footwork. And so my time growing up in Chicago as a jit to a teenager to 13 was somewhat kind of chill. Like my father was always in my life. So my father, he kind of had me outside, but not really. I was always in the house. But other than that, it was cool, man. You can go outside, kick your ride your bike. Nothing happened. Nowadays, man, you got to look over both shoulders. Can't even go to sleep. Go to sleep with one eye open. These youngins is treacherous out here. You dig what I'm saying? Because we lost our guidance. We lost our OGs. You know what I'm saying? All the real OGs locked up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Larry Hoover, Free Hoover. You know what I'm saying? I know his son, Larry Hoover Jr., he out there advocating for the young folks. But, yeah, man, we lost a lot of structure, so that's why it is the way it is now.
Who really influenced you to do music from Chicago?
I ain't gonna lie, man. To really influence me, that I really like, I fuck with Dirk a lot. Like, Lil Durk music, his sound, because he talk that real shit. You know what I'm saying? Music is about connectivity, real shit. If it don't register, you ain't gonna connect to it. It's just gonna be a song. You know what I'm saying? So he the voice for a reason. So definitely, man, shout out Dirk for sure. Chief Keef started it all, you know what I'm saying, from the trend to he's just influential. You know what I'm saying? He the reason why niggas got the short dreads, Rock was rocking trues, and niggas in a lot of these new rappers top 5.
Yeah, gangster. Was there anything that really made you besides the persons, besides Dirk, besides the Chief Keys, besides the Bump J's and all of that? Was there anything in your life that made you really know that, like, nah, this what make me gonna do music?
Man, just my pops, man. Go shout out to my father, man, real general, man. He was in the Oldsmobile, had a car back in the Oldsmobile, so he had 2 cassette tapes. He had Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, and Tupac, Me Against the World. And I heard it and I fell in love with it because I was never really, as a jit, never really expressed my emotions the right way, right? So I heard Tupac saying, man, fuck the world, young niggas, from, you know what I'm saying, all the songs that he had, Lord Knows, you know what I mean? That right there, that really, you get what I'm saying? That really influenced me to be like, I can do this. I can rap. I can make this music. You get what I'm saying? I can make this. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? So that right there really influenced me at a young age to really do that. I fell in love with the poetry. I fell in love with the storytelling.
See, so that brings me to your pops and all that. See, to your family. So tell us about the family, like, bro. What was it like growing up in a real young family?
Man, my mom and my father, man, been together, still together to this day, like 32 years together.
Oh, see,
you know what I'm saying?
Clap that up.
Hey,
for the
man,
family.
gotta clap it up.
Clap that up
Clap
for the
it up.
happy family.
And
bro.
you know, my father,
you don't see many things like that.
Man, not at
nowadays,
all.
bro.
And my
For
father
real.
always supported my dreams. He told me, he was like, man, when I moved to Joliet, he was like, if you get good grades in school, he said, I'll take you to your first studio session. So my mama, she bought me Get Rich or Die Trying. This before I moved to Joliet. I was like, man, I can do this. 50 Cent, man, that was a different monster. He from y'all neck of the woods. 50, man, that G-Unit movement for me, you know what I'm saying? I grew up listening to G-Unit too. 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Tone Yayo, Young, you know what I'm saying, Young Buck, the gang. I grew up to that. You get what I'm saying? Man, 50 the future, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up to all that, listening to that, because the way he was coming. That Get Rich or Die Trying album, nigga had the world going crazy. So I heard that. Then I seen the Get Rich or Die Trying movie. Then I seen Hustle and Flow. And my dad, going back to that, you get good grades in school, I'll put you in your first studio session. I grind my ass off that first quarter. He gave me my first studio session, and I came out with the introduction of Real Yungg.
Yeah, see,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
right.
For sure.
So you got any siblings? Ain't no, it's
Only
just you.
child, only child. But you know what I'm saying? The people I feel like my brothers, man. Shout out my brother Reese B. Shout out my brother D Boy. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Edward. You feel me? Like real people that's really like, I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I keep close. You know what I'm saying? Because you said blood make you related, but loyalty make you family.
Absolutely. I see PNB was your man.
Man, I love that nigga, man.
So
R.I.P.
RIP
that
my guy PNB. What was some of the fond memories that you had with bro?
PNB, man, like when me first coming up being around Rock checked one of his own niggas for me. Cause like they were like, who is this nigga? Like he was at a show, right, at a tour. He said, man, if you see him come in with me, he with me. You know what I'm saying? He with me. You get what I'm saying? Like that showed me right there, bro really loved me, bro. Bro always let me around. When he did his first tour and Lil Baby was opening up for him, I was around most of them days. You know what I'm saying? I drove out certain places just to go fuck with him, bro. And he would always show me love. Nigga, that nigga the reason why I got like 3 phones, bro. 2 phones. Real talk. Like you just play it with it, bro.
Besides moving like the 3 phones and all of that, but did he influence your music in
Yeah,
any type
hell
of
yeah.
way?
He influenced my music in a way because the way he was talking about these females on his in music, I was like, I like that. I like how he rocking, like he being honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm like an R&B nigga, bro, for real. R&B rap nigga for real. You get what I'm saying? That right there, bro. That right there, he influenced the sound because it was more melodic, and that's when I started switching to really the melody for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, so it's just like that's just like my favorite song right now is that Crash Out
Yeah,
shit right now.
love, bro.
See, that's what I said, right?
Love.
Like the sound is different from a lot of Chicago artists that's
Yeah.
really out right now. What really makes you use the old style soul type sample beats?
Because I feel like that's what I connect to. That's what I feel. My thing is the most gangster shit is you being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to everybody that do drill, but I'm not a driller. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm player. You feel me? I'm laid back. I'm cool, calm, collective about my business. The weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you. Brett Fires. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Giveon. Shout out to my dog Giveon. You know what I'm saying? This R&B stuff like that stuff tell Drake. You get what I'm saying? Real talk like that. That shit tell a story, bro. That shit tell a story. It tell a story because melody gonna always last. You know what I'm saying? Melody gonna always go a long way, man. And I'm saying, even going down to Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? He came up with the Chinx tapes. That influenced me to make Mixed Emotions. It's to talk about relationships or just life in general. You dig what I'm saying? I got an EP coming out called Sorry I Broke Your Heart. Drake and 21 Savage, Her Loss influenced that.
Ooh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
So so that brings me to the hit and miss track, bro.
Yeah,
so with that being said, that's gonna be on the EP though, right?
For sure. That's the first single off the EP.
So with that right there, right? What was the creative process to that one?
Man, honestly, man, I was just thinking, man, how my life is going right now. Like, as we were discussing off camera, how each year should be better than your next year. Like my 2023 ain't like my 2022. My 2022 wasn't like my 2021. My 2021 was like my 2020. Everything is getting better. It's just adapting to the change. So hit or miss, I recorded that at my home studio in Aurora. Shout out my dog Chris. I'm from Cinnamon Sound Studio. I recorded that right there, and I was just feeling that old sample. It was crazy because my barber man, he was telling me, my barber D-Ski was like, man, you know that's a sample. I said, sample? He said, that's a sample from his group called, I think it was Mint, called Pretty Brown Eyes.
Ooh, okay.
Like pretty brown eyes, you breaking my heart. Like that was the sample that was on Hit or Miss, and I didn't really know that. He put me down.
I told you that was the old.
Man, that's the song Pretty Brown Eyes, bro.
I knew that was it.
So, and I felt like the connectivity, man. Like my dog Boog tell me, man, you get the women and you get the kids behind you, you gonna always win.
Absolutely.
And so
that's all it is.
Just
once
talking
you
real
get
shit.
these kids be on TikTok and all
Crazy.
over the place right now, son. And then once you got the female vibes right now, that's all it really is. What can we expect on the EP though, bro? Because I know this right now that hit or miss is basically like in between R&B type rap. So what we gonna say? Like what we expecting?
It's some R&B type rap. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just talking about my life now, far as you know how it's going through a change. It's all like relationship type shit, really for real. All like for the females, for real. I ain't even gonna say for the. I don't want to put just a genre or a name on it because it can be for everybody, right? But I'm just talking about my experiences. Think about it. Like I said, music connectivity. You may hear a song like, damn, I'm feeling that way, but I'm scared to tell this person how I'm feeling because of whatever the case may be, because I'm going through this. And I spoke on it, like, man, real spoke on it for me. So yeah, this is how I'm feeling. So it's just telling me, I'm just taking y'all through a journey through my life. As my life continues to progress, all blessings of God, man. As my life continues to progress, I gotta talk about it. So this Sorry I Broke Your Heart EP is like, it's reaching in from the past, reaching in from the present and going into the future.
Were you able to get anybody that we looking forward to on the EP right now?
As of right now, you know what I'm saying? The EP probably gonna be like 5 to 6 songs. As of right now, nah, because I'm still working on that Mixed Emotions 5 album.
Okay,
But
okay.
man, if I could, I want to lock in with my dog Big Boogie. Definitely my dog, Derez Deshaun, man. That's my dog right there. I love his music. You know what I'm saying? But I got a couple people that's really that I rock with close. My people, man. Like my brother Reese B. You know what I'm saying? My boy OD Hayes is on there. And they from Vegas. They from Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, shout out them. Shout out Vegas.
Except for Vegas. Vegas got a scene too. You feel me? So
right.
as of right now, this EP gonna be that pressure. And I feel like that my second album, my sophomore album is Mixed Emotions 5, which is gonna drop in June. And my thing is I never all the relationships I have, I never press music because it's like, you get what I'm saying? Because you know niggas get that all the time. So we kick it, we vibe out, If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But just know that I definitely it's definitely been some talks about working. It's definitely been some talks about working.
So at the end of the day, it's in the air. That's all that matters.
It's all that matters. It's in the atmosphere. It's now, I got the alley-oop up there, so it's either for each one of these niggas to dunk it. They dunk it, cool. If not, still love. We still gonna do what we do.
So how is it really being an independent artist in this day and age right now, bro?
I tell people, man, it ain't easy. But if you got belief in yourself, man, you got faith in God, you got faith in yourself, bro, it can take you far. My thing is, I say I got a BMF mentality without the extra shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, free Big Meech, man. Shout out my boy Southwest T, my big homie J-Bo. Man, I say I have that mentality because guess what? That nigga made himself for somebody. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what everybody got dreams, bro. It's what you do with them. Make yourself matter in this shit. Can't nobody pick you up and wake you up in the morning and say, hey, come on, chase your dream. Ain't nobody gonna tell you that. You get what I'm saying? Because people live real life. You got to find within yourself to go ahead and dig in and be like, I got to make that happen. So being an independent artist is hard, but you got to remind yourself every day. You got to take care of your mental. You got to put, you know what I'm saying, your head to the sky, put your prayers to the sky, keep pushing. Also, it's self-funding yourself too. Because look, me being independent, it's once again like a hit or miss thing, right? Because guess what? If I miss, I don't owe nobody but myself. Because I'm taking my own money. Now, if I'm with a record label and they invest and they miss, I owe them. Now I'm sitting on the shelf. It's a lot of niggas that came through the game, but a lot of niggas ain't here today. Don't let the selective politicking get to your head. Don't let the selective politicking mess up your emotion. You dig what I'm saying? Because just because, you know what I'm saying, you see certain niggas and certain niggas ain't the way that you think, don't let that discourage you from your dream. Don't let nobody tell you, don't keep the right crowd around you too. Because niggas will be around you just to go fuck around with another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just to use you as a stepping stone to get to the next nigga. Make sure the niggas you with is solid and about you. You dig what I'm saying? For real. Because in this day and age, man, like a lot of people, they get hurt in this shit because it's like they don't know how to move. You know what I'm saying? Music industry just like life. You gotta learn how to move. You gotta learn how to move. Once you learn, I didn't have a lot of ups and downs, but I say each lesson is a blessing because he taught me to be smarter and moving the next time. I say network is your networking is your net worth. You know what I'm saying? So, and don't let people tell you can't bump into these people, bro. Like, don't let people tell you can't bump into these people. Like, my thing was, I told myself this at a young age. Who are you to think that you better than me? Who said I can't be around you? We all human. Only person I never seen is Jesus. You get what I'm saying? Straight up. So anything can happen. Put your head to the sky, your chest out, and keep pushing.
Do you plan on finding a record deal? Or you just going
the right situation? Like, I'm gonna tell you that because I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to a record deal. It's good business because at the end of the day, it's all business. You know what I'm saying? Like artists, they're not. I understand sometimes we be in a fucked up situation, but you gotta think they ain't putting a gun to your head, make you sign these contracts. You know what you signing. So at the end of the day, be on top of your business, and if it's the right situation, cool. Example, I sign a single deal, or I sign a one album deal to where it's like, y'all get this album, y'all eat off of this album, but y'all can't eat off of my past catalog. See, that's the win-win right there. Because guess what, y'all, I might not get nothing from this album, y'all get everything, recoup everything. But guess what, my past, as long as I got a TuneCore, a Distro Kid, a CD Baby, United Masters, I'm gonna forever eat. It's so crazy, man, because man, my big bro D-Boy said, man, you more than just music, you entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment all in general, because I could fuck around with music artists and then fuck around with a comedy show with comedy legends, and that's a blessing of God. Or I could fuck around with some like athletes, football athletes or basketball athletes. You know what I'm saying? So the field of entertainment in general is something that I see myself in. At first, it started as music. Music was the gateway. It's my dream. It's my passion. As time went on, I love entertainment. I want to start like a film company, YGN Films, or you know, YGN, the label number 2. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a Diddy or a Master P, a mogul in a sense.
Were you influenced by Dipset in any type of way,
Hell
bro?
yeah, man. Shout out Jim Jones,
I see a
man.
lot of y'all, you know, y'all skipped the Biggie era. So y'all just went straight to the Pellies.
Yeah.
So it's just like, how much of an influence was New York really on y'all?
Man, look, man.
I hear it.
I'm telling you right now, from the swag to the Timbs, you dig what I'm saying? Like, man, shout out Jim Jones. I just tapped into Jim Jones while I was on the plane. I said, man, I'm finna be in New York for a couple of days, man. He said, look, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surprised he reached back. Jim Jones a legend. Like Dipset, that whole Dipset run, man. Come on, man. That shit legend. Cameron, Jewels, it never be duplicated. You do what I'm saying? So the fashion wise, the way that, you know what I'm saying, niggas walk, talk a little bit, yeah, New York, man, for sure. Man, for the whole YGN, man, I just, like I said, it's Young Greatness Nation. So for the whole YGN, man, I just see myself really just expanding their record label, right? A film company, a theater company. I love Broadway plays. Shout out Broadway Chicago, man. I want to write a screenplay one day because y'all big with the Broadway. I low key seen Phantom of the Opera playing in New York. I low key want to see that tomorrow.
Nah,
You
gangsta.
dig what I'm saying? Like
I
real
love
talk.
Broadway plays.
Hey,
Them
love
shits
Broadway
is
play.
lit.
It's lit,
OD.
bro. I'm low key thinking about seeing that tomorrow just so I can, you know what I'm saying, bro? Really just, how can I say it? Like expand it in all forms of entertainment, man. Like you got one of those people that like, example, like Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, he don't need an Instagram. You get what I'm saying? Denzel Washington don't need an Instagram. I want to have legendary moments like that. Be legendary like that. So it takes time. I want to be acting. I want to write plays. I want to, you know what I'm saying, just build a brand, build a label, help other artists. You know what I mean? Like kind of like a Yo Gotti.
Besides the trials that you went through and the struggles that you went through and shit, what's real encouraging words for the new up and coming class that you see behind you, bro?
Man, put God first. Number one, believe in yourself. Number two, never give up. Number three, because the day you give up be the day you make it. Keep on shooting your shot, because that 101 shot can be the one that lands you to be a millionaire, billionaire, or just meet the right person. And just keep on putting out that content and keep on believing in yourself, no matter what people tell you. I don't give a damn. My father told me this. My father said this. I don't, no matter what I think. And no matter if I tell you stop right now, it's about what you think, what you want. Fuck what I think. Do what's best for you. So do what's best for you and stay true to you.
Give the people one fun fact about you that you know people just need to know right now.
Man, I was on WGN News, that's in Chicago, daytime Chicago talk show for just, you know, being an independent artist. That's with no budget, no backing. Just me, hard work, God, dedication. YG and gang members built that shit from the mud up.
Built that shit from the mud. See, that's all that matters right now. It's important for people to know shit like that, bro, because people go through shit and they think that their dreams really don't matter. So it's good to see that you in a position, especially coming from Chicago, in the background and all the shit that's going on and the shit that people see on the news. It's good to see somebody that's really out here doing their shit on a real positive note, bro, for real. And I salute you, my guy, for
Facts.
real.
I appreciate you, bro. Real
Gangsta.
talk, real life.
But on some heavy shit, if you got anything that you want to let the people know, my
Yeah.
man, let them know.
Man, shit, man. Follow me at Real Young G. That's RealYungGG on both YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I got a website, YGN Enterprise. If you got marketing, we can chop it up. Let me know your budget. I'll put your product on my website, YGNenterprise.com. Hit a miss out right now, going crazy. Crashed out of 100,000 streams. Mixed Emotions 5 is definitely on the way. Sorry I Broke Your Heart EP on the way. Stay blessed, stay grinding, stay successful, stay focused, and we'll keep on kicking that dough in. And that's on YGN. What's poppin' with your world? It's your boy, Real Young G. I'm out here in NYC kicking it with Tapealert. You dig? Hottest podcast in the game.